The calendar reads 2026. It is Week 18, the final week of the regular season. Every game on the schedule is a division battle, and this is one of the best. The Seahawks and 49ers come your way next.
Set to kick off.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. What a way to finish off the regular season. One of the best rivalries of the last quarter century. Seahawks and Niners underway, folks. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on. 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, 19 Lions, 79 Browns.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. What a great matchup here. I think we can officially say two teams that don't particularly care for one another. This rivalry, if you remember, really hit the boiling point in the 2013 season. A classic NFC Championship game up in Seattle. Seahawks narrowly hanging on 23-17. Richard Sherman forcing the incomplete pass to Michael Crabtree in the end zone on the game's final play to seal the deal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw in the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Seven Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Cougar Knight.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That one complete downfield to Cup. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Niners at 11-5 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. These two teams all tied after one.
A gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Warriors 70.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
It's second and inches.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's another 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Seahawks 7. Eddie Piñeiro sends a kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Milrose pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
19 Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Finding Walker complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 38 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. Here comes third and the length of the football. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Seahawks 14. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A quick and it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, It's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Again, McCaffrey pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. Third and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it, and I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on fourth and goal at the 1. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they're backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the 3rd level before you know it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Out right to Smith and Jigba. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 11 yards for number 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
70 Rangers. Panther 11. 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Michael Williams. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Cut 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there at 22. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go. 18, 5 here.
Looking to throw. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Motion left, Cup. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. But I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over first and goal. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. This likely a must-have, third and goal.
First row 80, 19, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked on by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And finally down at the 9-yard line. The fullback comes through with a big play there. And even 90 yards. So the fullback, the beef, normally the lead blocker, shows that he can run it a long ways as well.
And he does have an ability to run away from people, but you and I both know he'd rather run through people when he carries the ball.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Now a give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
It's that.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Okay, ready?
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Now back to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Drop 50, drop 50. Stephanie. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, 62 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
18 Rattler, 18, 65 Cap.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
22.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's taken down inside the 30. 83 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah. They love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So the victory here for San Francisco. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Niners, they finish off the regular season at 12 up and 5 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, this loss will mean they finish the season on the wrong side of 500 at 8-9. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.